It's been about 3 months since the last competition with Huopli. I didn't plan to sign up for a competition this quickly, but perhaps this is an effect from spending lots of time with horses. They make you spontaneous and prompt to whatever life sends your way. As I drove back after the competition yesterday and drove to visit Chawat again today, I felt there were different emotions at different stages. From deciding, practicing, warming up, being in the arena right after and after. And I know when time passes by, I will look back at this experience with a different perspective as well. But let's begin with the lessons from the reflection I had for now, when it's still all flesh in my mind. The first lesson I learned from this experience is that the first step is often messy. It has to be messy, but that's the only step forward. There were two contrasting opinions when we signed up for the competition. Some encouraged, while others would say, it's not going to be worth it, as Shawat is too young. Then I pondered and asked myself, what is it that worth? Of course, winning the competition is the conventional definition of success. But what if my heart has some other intentions? It's the kind of intention that want to make Shawat feel safe when he's all by himself in the test arena, which might sound unjust for him, considering the fact that he doesn't have any say in this purely human decision. But if that is the case, I wanted to ensure it benefits Chawat the most at the end. Deep down, I knew it was a challenge, but as long as he's here as a school horse, he has a long way to go. What an honor for me to be the agent to help him undergo his very first experience. When the attention is focused on him, I felt it takes a lot of pressure load from my shoulders. It's okay for the first time to be messy, because that's the only way for him to grow through the experiences. So remember, the first step might be messy, but it's crucial for growth. For him, for us to become what we are capable of. And for Shawat to be able to feel safe in any arena of life he is going to step into. And that's all that matters to me. The second lesson is to trust the horse to guide the process. This one is not just a mantra, it's actually the cornerstone principle of equine facilitated learning, a practice I recently became certified in Singapore. Through this journey, I have come to understand that horses are not just our partners, they are our teachers, guiding us through the intricacies of life. In equine facilitated learning, we create a safe space for individuals to explore their emotions, behaviors, and patterns through interactions with horses. It's a process that requires trust, patience, and a willingness to let go of control. It sounds easy, but it's only through messy process and trust fully that you discover something very profound about yourself and the world. All processes have a meaning. You may not know what that meaning is right now, but one day, in hindsight, you will realize what might not be present that has to happen right now has a meaning somehow, and it will make everything worth all the while. The third lesson, safety is underrated. This one is a lesson that became very clear to me, especially in contrast to the notion of control. As I reflect on my experiences with Chawat, and even with my 4-year-old niece, I have come to realize that creating a safe space, a sense of safety, is paramount for learning and growth. Just like Chawat, I have observed how my niece thrives when she feels safe and secure in her environment, when she knows she is not being pressured or forced into anything. It is only then that she is more willing to explore, learn, and express herself authentically. Similar to Shawat, I have learned that allowing him to make decisions, rather than imposing my will upon him, fosters a sense of safety and trust. It's about prioritizing his well-being and allowing him the time and space he needs to grow and learn at his own pace. It is true that this approach may take longer to show visible growth compared to method based on force and control. But as I have witnessed first-handedly, the results are far more profound and long-lasting. We only need to trust and be patient. So whether it is my niece or Shawat, I have come to understand the importance of laying foundations based on trust, safety, and loving kindness. While my time in the competition arena may be fleeting, Shawat has a long journey ahead of him, and it's crucial that we prioritize his well-being every step of the way. The fourth lesson, choose what to focus. This one is a lesson that resonates deeply with me, both in life and in the arena. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of events and challenges, but ultimately, it's the narrative we choose to focus on that shapes our own story. Throughout this journey, I have been overwhelmed by the tremendous support from near and far, from friends cheering me on the sidelines, to the loved ones offering words of encouragement. Their wholehearted support has been a source of strength and inspiration. I'll never forget the words of Shari McKessie I found from the very first competition with Si Songkram. He's the artist behind The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. He once asked, "Where does your strength come from?" And the answer in his book is that it is knowing that you are loved. It is that love and support that propel us forward, even in the face of adversity. In the arena, it's easy to focus on what did not happen as expected, on the expectations we are told to uphold. But by shifting our focus to the good that has happened, to the moments of connection, growth, and love, we rewrite the narrative of our own journey. So let us choose to focus on the moment of hard support, on the love that surrounds us, and on the strength that comes from knowing we are well cared for. Without the competition as a process, we wouldn't have had a chance to show and express such support to others. So last but not least, these are the lessons on the top of my mind. Although I'm sure that as I look back, there will be plenty more I have gained from this experience. Simply by being himself, Shawat has imparted me wisdom that would take years to learn. It's been only 2 months with him, but I feel like what we have experienced together will become a part of me and us for the rest of our lives. Dear Shawat, thank you for allowing me to experience this beautiful chapter of life with you. Thank you for your partnership, even when sometimes you clearly just want to be you. Thank you for battling with this purely human desire that you don't get to choose. And if that is the case, we hope we are as kind and put your best interest at heart as much as possible. And we hope that what we choose to do with you serves you all good in the end. Shawat, as Pino, your caretaker, said, "You are so loved. I hope you grow up and be kind. There will be so much more you experience in this life. But I'm sure that the foundation based on trust and safety will make you grow beautifully. And you'll be a safe space for other lives who will join hand in hand with you in the future. They are so lucky to be with you, Shawat, just as I always feel I am to get to partner with you. My baby boy. Thank you."